Alright, time now is 2:06 p.m. on August 26th. I forgot to make the Instagram story. Fuck it. It's already over. Anyways, I promised the barber that I'm gonna arrive at his barber shop at 3 and I'm already late. Here's the thing. Last night I took 3 little sleeping pills and I didn't fall asleep until 4:30, which is still pretty early in my opinion. And then I woke up at 8:30, and then I just couldn't fall asleep, or 9:30 actually. And I don't know why, but I waited on my bed and I couldn't fall asleep. And it wasn't until at around 11 when I suddenly felt sleepy and I fell back asleep. And then at 1, I woke up and I realized that I shouldn't have woken up so late because I have a lot to do, including the Attack on Titan review. Anyways, I had a lot of dreams. I had 2 dreams this morning, and I don't kid you. 2 dreams. 2 separate dreams. I had this dream, I woke up, and I had this dream again. And that is, I turn on my phone, and my phone started to glitch out, and my screen started to turn green like it has mold on it. I'm just a little too worried about my phone. I had this dream twice in the same morning. That sucks. Second of all, I actually had this really cool lucid dream like yesterday, like when I tried to speak to Natalie in the dream. This time, this lucid dream is way bigger. I was on a boat trip and I saw Pink sitting across me, across the table, and at that point I didn't know I was dreaming yet. We were basically on a school trip, and I looked around me, and behind me and a little bit to my left was Mary, and I was like, oh my god, it's Mary. And Mary was wearing mossy green clothes, very casual, long, loose jet black hair, and she looks great, and she smiled, and she was eating some food, and I wanted to speak to her, but I didn't have time because we had to pack and leave the boat. And immediately when we left the boat, we were at the pier, and then we ended up inside our school, and then I realized that we were dreaming. I saw Anne and I went up to her and told her that we were in a dream, and Anne, being the tsundere that she is, she's like, whoa, what? Don't be stupid, don't be daft. And then I told her, wait, okay, how come we leave the boat and then we immediately end up inside our school? That does not make sense. Our school is not beside the sea. Not really. And then Anne's like, oh, right. Right, you're right. And then that's one thing. And then on the next dream, more like the sub dream, second half of that dream, I was in a train like subway, like MTR, but it was a Russian subway for some reason. And I tried to speak to Cedric. Cedric was there, but Cedric didn't speak much. I tried to tell him, hey, we're in a dream right now. We're dreaming. And I took out a pen from my pencil case, and there were uniformed men rushing into the train, rushing into the train, and confiscated my pens because pens are considered weapons because you can stab someone with pens. But the uniformed men, they didn't hear me talk about, oh, this is just a dream, none of this are real, so I'm still safe, I guess. Pretty interesting. I want to speak to Mary. I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel this connection between me and Mary. I don't know why. Like, both me and Mary, probably, actually, if I think about it now, probably I and Mary are the 2 only people in the entire form who's going to take college before university. Anyways, I'm gonna eat breakfast slash lunch alone on my own. I don't know if I have time for the Attack on Titan review. I may have to do it like after I get the haircut and after I get the Samsung Galaxy 20 phone. But even when I get the Samsung Galaxy 20, I will still keep on using this. But I will begin to, build up my Galaxy 20, like change my layouts and all that stuff and download the apps and stuff, but not yet, switching the whole phone, I still gotta use this, right? Alright, I'm finally leaving my apartment. Alright, as you can see, time now is 7:41. I have returned to home from the haircut. And, as expected, I guess. I left my apartment at around 3, arrived at around 3:30, and then waited until 4 until I get the haircut, and then I finished the haircut at 5. And then at 5 I took the MTR back to my home district, to a nearby phone store, and retrieved, not really retrieved, but took my new phone, my 5th phone. Okay, my 5th phone, which is a Samsung Galaxy Note 20 5G. Not 25G, 20 5G. It's separated. I don't know. And on my way over there and on my way back, I always thought to myself, oh, I wonder what Mary's doing now, because Mary has been very quiet for the past 200 days. Oh, yeah, Mary has been really quiet for the past 200 fucking days. What has she been doing for the last 200 days, huh? I really want to know. And it sucks that I don't know. I mean, Natalie and Cedric, they're really quiet as well. But Natalie suddenly decided to randomly send me an Instagram post about, you know, how different countries are reacting to the virus pandemic. And I'm like, oh, you're alive. No, I didn't reply, actually. Anyways, it appears that everyone's busy doing whatever. Natalie has to begin attending courses for her university, and Leo also successfully joined into a hall in the university as well. I've actually found this really cool. I find it really cool, but I and Mary are probably the two only person who had to go to college. I said that earlier, did I? So yeah, so yesterday I spent like a couple hours just doing research on my college again. Just sort of looking at what classes do I have, when do I take them, when does the semester start, and I realized that I fucked up big time, because when I picked the classes for my college, there's only one option. So I wanted to take, I wanted to take film studies, and film studies isn't one class. There's so many types of film study classes. There's film 1, film 2, film 5, there's no 3, 4, and then film 8. So film 1 is like introduction, film 2 is history, 5 is like society, 8 is popular genres, and then we have cinematography at 40. 21 and 22 is screenwriting, and like we have so many stuff, right? So I picked the right one. I wanted to study film 1, but when I picked the classes, it was already too late, so I picked film 2. Here's the thing. There are multiple film 2s. There are 3 different instructors / professors / teachers for film 2. It's so crazy. Like, how many teachers do they have? Like, they have multiple teachers just for one class, just for one subclass. Like, damn. So, and apparently you can take film 8, but there are different film 8s that you can pick from. So there's the morning session, there's the afternoon section, and then there's the night session. And I picked the afternoon session. And afternoon in West Coast USA is midnight in my time. Like 3 a.m. after midnight, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Dude, I have to sleep. I need to sleep. So I thought to myself, shit. Because all 3 of the available times for film 2 are all 2 p.m. to like 6 p.m., which is the equivalent of 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. And that's torture. I can't wake up this early, and I need to sleep too. And then on my other course, I have film 8, which is, I changed it. I dropped the original film 8 and I added another film 8, which is the morning version of film 8. So morning in the USA means nighttime for me, so I'm awake at night, okay? So if I take both the morning session of film 8 and the afternoon session of film 2, which means that I need to be awake all the way from nighttime to the next morning, and then sleep in the afternoon, which is a problem because I can't continuously be nocturnal for the next 4 months. That's very bad for my health. and that's very bad for my other schedules. Okay, so I don't know. I wanted to drop film 2, but I need at least 12 units to be able to, I guess, get good. And if I drop film 2, one class is 3 units. Aside from counseling is 1 unit, and that's extra. That's compulsory. So I wanted to drop film 2. So there's another option where you can wait for a class. The class is full, but you can still wait for it in case anyone in that class decides to drop. So I waited for film 1, which is general introduction, for a morning session. So for me, it's nighttime. No, for them, it's the night section. So for me, it's morning. And then I applied for film 40, which is cinematography, which doesn't have any prerequisites, fortunately. If you want to take film like 20, I think you need to have finished English 1. And come on. So, I also waited for film 40. Their night section is my morning section. I can wake up this early. It's fine. Yeah, and then we have the English section for both Monday and Wednesday, 3 hours per day, so only 6 hours of English in 1 week, which is not that many in comparison to my school life. Actually kind of similar, but whatever, English is also compulsory. So there's that. So that's my college stuff. I don't know. I low-key don't want to leave Hong Kong this early because I originally planned to have so much to do in Hong Kong, like exploring the city. But more importantly, the graduation dinner, because I don't know. I feel like it's going to happen at around late September or maybe early October. And if that happens, I want to be around. But since the graduation dinner deadline is extended to June 2021, which I think by then nobody already cares, then what the hell am I gonna do? I can't go back home. I can't. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna have dinner now. So it's 11:13 p.m. I'm not gonna. So originally there's a right. Later on 1 a.m. there is a talk in my college about transfers, but I'm not gonna hear that talk because it's gonna be recorded and I can watch it later. That's all. I don't know what to say other than I'm really freaking bored. I gave some thought into my story again, and I realized because in the second last episode, because my story is actually cut up into 7 parts, so in the second last part, the main female character slits her wrists and cries. And while I thought it's a very bold and ambitious scene, because in Hong Kong, also it's raining really heavy, and it's storming outside. There's lightning, there's thunder. It's crazy. Anyways, while suicide is not a very rare topic, a lot of TV shows and movies nowadays love to talk about suicide. But in Hong Kong, it's not that common, or more like people don't like to talk about suicide, or more like people talk about suicide more than self-harm, which is not as absolute, but it's still a huge issue. Anyways, yeah, it's bold and it's gruesome, but so what, If the scene doesn't have an emotional impact, it's just gonna be a girl cuts herself, end of story. Like, I need to add another layer of emotional impact on that scene in order to make it more, I guess, A, connected to the central theme of the story, B, I guess, more powerful and memorable. And I realized that I should write a scene where the main female character speaks to the main male character. And it's going to be a very plain it's going to be a very plain conversation, but it's going to be very juicy because you can really feel the potential in the conversation, the potential energy, which is something that I really love. I don't like conversations which has no progression whatsoever and has no depth whatsoever. Just hi, how's lunch, cool, bye. But I want to write a scene where Natalie explains her mentality, like how she's being mistreated, and oh my, it's so annoying. Did you see the flash? You didn't see the flash. Oh, it's outside. Anyways, the main female character is gonna be like, all my life, I'm being mistreated, okay? My parents, the way they treat me, the way they prefer my sister over me, my dad, the way he hits me every time I'm trying to go outside of my apartment, and my mom being powerless and drunk as she always is. And then she's like, and it doesn't stop there. No. In primary school, they hate me. I try to make my parents proud. I join so many clubs because I want to be better. I want power. I want to be powerful. I want to be known. But a lot of people, they just keep on criticizing me and telling me that I'm shit, telling me that I'm trash, telling me that I'm not good enough. I need to be even better than this. I can't stop. I can't live like this anymore. It's so much pain. And then the main character, which is a male, he's gonna be like, well, I don't know about you, but I mean, even though I'm not a very competitive person, all my life I feel bad too, you know. I've been left out alone, I've been abandoned, I've been ignored. I don't have that many friends. God, I don't even know how to make friends. All my life, it's loneliness, it's emptiness. And then the main female character looks at him and go, don't think you understand me, okay? You don't understand even 20% of me. We're different at the end of the day. And then the male character is going to be like, you're probably right. And then the main female character, before she slits her wrist, is like, you know what? I think I found it. I found my pleasure. I found my pleasure in seeing others suffer. Okay. Okay, anyways, the main female character, she's like, I don't know why, but sometimes when I see people get hurt, or if I get hurt, it's funny. I feel entertained. I like that feeling. Which also calls back to part 1 of my story, where the main female character doodles a girl being tortured sexually, masochism, because she's like a huge masochist, a huge M. And so the main character is like, wow, that's fucked up. But he tries to hide it because he doesn't want to seem lame. Which is very high school. Like a lot of these high school TV shows, they barely catch the essence of high school. The feeling when your friend, or even if it's not your friend, like if someone in high school or secondary school tells you about how the things he or she had been through, like, oh, I got beaten when I was younger, I got bitten by a dog, my cousins are dealing drugs, and my parents, they're divorced, like I've gone into so many fights, look at the scar. And then there's you, who had experienced nothing, and you're like, well, I guess I I have seen a psychiatrist a few times because I was little sad. So you're not edgy enough, and you feel bad about it. And this is a very common feeling in secondary school. Like, I get this feeling a lot when I was younger, in Form 1, Form 2, especially Form 2, where I realized that, wait, I'm not that edgy of a person, and I feel bad. I wish I was edgier. I wished. Okay, right now, I'm old enough, I'm mature enough to understand that it's fine if I'm not as edgy as others are. It's fine. It's fine. Just be myself. I just have to be myself. It's fine. But back then, okay, in Form 2, when I was 14, like, if you're not edgy enough, you're just not as cool. And yes, someone dealing with suicidal thoughts, mental illness, that's a huge issue. And it's almost like the only way they can make themselves proud. I don't want to say this because it seems very bad. It seems like a very bad thing to say, but it makes total sense, and I totally respect that, even though I don't. And that is I'm beginning to speak in strange wording. It just okay. What was I saying? Some people like to show off their childhood trauma or something like that because they can earn respect from that, and I understand why, even though I don't recommend people doing this. They should try to suppress that trauma instead of glorifying it. And that sort of creates a culture where the more traumatized you get, the more trauma you experience, the cooler you are, which is a culture that I'm very much against now, because I'm a mature person now, that I'm 17 years old. But still, I feel like these issues should be looked after at the same time. So there's that. Okay, I gotta stop speaking. And boom! I am the god of lightning. Haha. It's 12:19. I think an hour before I made my last update clip. I'm just so fucking bored. Because Natalie and Cedric, they're busy, and everyone's busy. I'm actually talking more to myself than to anyone else. Like, yeah. Like, I talk more to myself than to my family or anyone, actually. I really don't know what to say. I guess I'm just gonna wrap up everything. Wrap up today, right now. Right here, right now. Okay? So anyways, there's not much that happened today. I went outside, haircut, took my phone. Oh, Okay, so before I unbox this, let me just talk about some future stuff first. So, first of all, I have a couple of things I need to do about my short film script. One, I want to add that scene, the main female character soliloquy. I don't know if that's how it's called. And then that other scene that I want to rewrite. And aside from that, I still hadn't found a single short film competition that I can join, or any methods that I can get money, either than crowdfunding or using my own money, which is problematic because money is the biggest issue when it comes to making movies. Money is the most important thing, unfortunately. Second of all, I cannot do anything about the whole Mary situation, which doesn't even exist. Everyone's busy, so I'm just done with the whole school thing, basically. Like, I love school, I miss school. If I can go back in time travel to the past, I 100% definitely will, okay? Okay? Okay. But unfortunately, that's not how time works. Time is linear. for me anyways, because I'm fucking stupid. But if I can somehow go back in time and revisit those memories where I can act differently and get more friends and get to know Mary a little more, I definitely will. But it's too late. I messed up. It's over. College will start in 5 days-ish, and I have that to look forward to. And not much else. I'm going to make. I actually really wanted to fry an egg today, but I didn't. However, I'm gonna try to make custard tomorrow. Just try. Just experiment a little bit. Okay. Anyways, time to unbox this. Okay. I can only use one hand because I'm a fool. Okay, that's better. Okay, so this is the phone. There's a little plastic thing. Okay. This is the phone. Let's address the elephant in the room first. How do I even get to my phone? Okay. Boom, there we go. This is my phone. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, and then underneath it's a card thing, and then we have the plug, which is cool, and then this box is the one of them. I think this is the charger line. Okay, there we go. And this is the earphones, which looks very uncomfortable. I prefer the one I have right now. It's cool black design though, not gonna lie. Okay, let's put this back. And then in this other box, I think we got the menu of sorts in this thing. Let's check this out. Is it the manual of sorts? Oh no, oh yeah, we got the manual as well as the phone case, free transparent phone case, which is really nice. Okay, but I don't think I will use it that early now, so let's put it back. Okay, and then we have the phone itself, which is really nice, has a square edge, and it's still very long, right? But it's stuff, I guess. Yeah. There we go. Not much else to talk about. Oh, look at that. So many functions. And it says 3:31, but the time is wrong, okay? It's not even July. Why does it say July? Also, I'm going to change the language to English. Actually, can't traditional Chinese is fine, actually. And then I can turn off like this, and then I will put it back down like this, and then I will cover the box like this, and nothing has happened here. Alright, so time now is 3:05 p.m. on August 27th. Yeah. What can I say? It was raining and storming pretty heavily yesterday. I don't know, had a pretty good sleep, honestly. I woke up at around 11, and then I just stayed on my bed until 1. But that's pretty much just it. Here's the thing. So, I did even more research from a college, because there are clubs and stuff, so I went through the club list in my college, and wow, this is like a gold mine. There's so many clubs. Okay, first of all, there are many clubs for like people of different races, which is really cool. So there's the Korean Student Union, there's the Japanese Student Union, and there's an Asian club, cultural club, for Asian members. So ASEAN. And then I was like, oh shit, is Hong Kong part of Southeast Asia? And I looked it up, and it's not. And there's no China club. I mean, I'd imagine that if there is a China club, it's gonna be bullied pretty bad, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'll try to join, but they probably won't let me. If I'm Vietnamese, maybe they'll let me join. I'm not Vietnamese. I'm not Thai. Alright. I was gonna make a joke, But I realized that if I make that joke, then you'll figure something out. Alright. And then there are all these clubs. There's the engineering club, chemistry club, English club, French club, all the clubs. And then we have these clubs. Democratic Socialist Club. What is that? What is that? To organize on the grounds of social, racial, economic, and environmental justice, and to educate, articulate to the student body regarding the surrounding community to envision for a democratic and socialist future? I don't know what is that, bro. I don't want to get political, but that seems wild. And then we have the Family Dinner Club, which I don't really understand. Family dinner? Alright. There is a German, Austrian, Swiss club. It's funny because there aren't like, I don't know, like Slavic club or like an Indian club or anything, but there's a German, Austrian, Swiss club, all in the same one. I don't know why. Of course, we have Gender Sexuality Alliance, which is a very American West Coast thing. Similarly, we have an Intersectional Feminist Society. And to my surprise, there are actually a few clubs that are Christian, like InterVarsity Christian Fellowship. We have a few Christian clubs as well. Like one of them is called Redeemed, and it's for people who had sinned in the past and want to redeem themselves. And then there's a club called Link, and it says the club tries to help North Korean defectors, which is wild. It's wild. I mean, it's great, but it's wild. Like, that's something you don't expect, like, in anywhere else in the world. There's an entire club dedicated to helping North Korean defectors. This is wild, boy. This is wild. And then we have a lot of environmental friendly clubs, as well as clubs that tries to solve poverty issues, mental illness issues, and all that. And then we have Remnant Ministry, another Christian fellowship club, which I don't think I will join, to be honest. There's a screenwriting club, which is different from film club. It's two different clubs. And then there are three different clubs, and I don't want to comment on this issue because A, I don't know that much about this issue. B, I don't want to get political, but there are three separate clubs. One is Students for Boycotting, Divestment, and Sanctions of Israel. 2 is Students for Justice in Palestine. 3 is Students Supporting Israel. And again, I'm not going to comment anything, okay? But wow, they're really serious about this. And then there's UNICEF, which is for children's rights. There's a club called The Lack Thereof, and it's a satire and comedy publication in the college. What? This is insane. This is insane. I probably won't be able to join the Asian club though. I've been outed. I have been outed. Anyways, let's talk about other stuff. So originally, I had this part-time job that I've been doing actively in June, and then they were gonna do a wrap-up thing where we all join a Zoom meeting, and the guy, the supervisor asked if any of us are free to join the Zoom, and only one of us was like, yep, I can join. Everyone else were like, nope, fuck it, I'm not gonna join. And that's hilarious because no one cares. Up next, we have, I also received an email saying that on August 31st, 8 a.m. Pacific time, aka 11 p.m. on Hong Kong time / Beijing time, will be my first English class, and I don't need a book yet, which is horrifying. Because if I buy these books, they need to ship across the sea, which is inconvenient, to say the least. Sammy on Instagram had been complaining because she's also in Hong Kong University, and she's complaining like, I can't even land an interview to join a hall. Meanwhile, Leo joined a hall, and I want to ask Natalie if she had joined a hall, because it's very Natalie-like to join a hall, like, oh, I wanna participate in everything, and I wanna be like powerful in every aspect of life and stuff. So Natalie's got to do everything in her power to have power and stuff. Aside from that, I don't have much else to do. I still can't find a short film competition. I still can't speak to Mary at all. Mary's reading and seeing my Instagram stories, though. At least there's that. I guess I'm gonna write a couple of extra scenes for my short film. But so far that's it. Now there's one problem, and that is it's welcome week for my college, right? And I don't. And in the last video, like last time, like yesterday 3 a.m. or I think 2 days ago 3 a.m. Yesterday I saw it live broadcast, and the guys, they said it's recorded and you can actually watch it later. But I'm trying to find the recorded ones and I can't find any, and I don't know what the heck is going on. So I don't want to wake up 7 a.m. in the morning tomorrow just to watch. Like, one of the talks is at 1 a.m. and then the other talk is at 7 a.m. So I have like 5 hours to sleep. And I guess I'll go back to sleep after 7 a.m. But still, Jesus. Alright, time now is 6:19. Yeah, not much to talk about. I'm gonna eat the custard that I made tonight. I kind of want to put a layer of just caramel on top, but honestly it doesn't even matter because it's a failed product anyway. I already failed before I even started making it because I don't even have the ingredients. Anyways, I just spoke with Pink a little bit about my college, and apparently she will know if she is able to get into the university by August 31st. And yeah, I don't know. I wanna know how's Natalie doing in her university, but simply because I am not in Hong Kong University now, everything she says, it doesn't matter to me, and I probably won't even understand 80% of what she says, like what house, what activity, and then meanwhile I have all of my own college stuff. So it just goes on and reinforce the idea that I am to be separated from the rest of the world. From my world, at least. Which is very bad. What's also very bad is Film 2, the film history class, being 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. in the morning. And the fact that I won't be able to sleep or wake up from anything for the class. And so I want to join another class that is at a different time period, but the class is full. That other class is full. So I don't know what to do. Alright, so time now is 11:07 p.m. So I'm gonna recap everything that's happened today. I made a very, very failed custard, extremely failed one, but I expected it to fail. So I'll work hard on it and improve upon it, like last time I tried with caramel. Second of all, nothing else happened actually. Yeah. So anyways, I checked the whole welcome week orientation thing, and I can't find any recorded videos of it. So that means that I have to be there for these broadcasts, which sucks because I have one in 1 a.m. and then after that I have one in 7 a.m. So I'm gonna watch 2 episodes of 13 Reasons Why Season 4 now, which I expect to suck, and I may skip like a few scenes because I'm running out of time, and I don't even care anymore. I'm not looking for a television experience. I'm just looking for a good laugh, and I'm gonna make a video nitpicking it. And then afterwards, I'm going to attend the thing at 1 a.m. and then at 2 a.m. I'm just gonna rest for an hour, and then I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed and I guess sleep for 2.5 hours, and then I'm gonna wake up and listen to the film club talk for 1 hour, and then afterwards I will go back to sleep again and sleep for 5 hours. So altogether 7.5 hours. And then tomorrow I'm also going to stay in the apartment, and then the day after tomorrow I'm going to my cousin's place because it's my younger cousin's farewell party. Everybody's having farewell parties, so life is good. Life is good when everyone around you decides to leave and abandon you, and I decide to leave as well, and everybody falls apart, becomes disconnected, becomes detached, and everyone are alone individuals slowly suffering to death, just accumulating their negative emotions and shutting it in their chests, and then slowly die. This is the state of living we're in. This is fantastic. All right. So, right now it's 3:03 p.m. on August 28th. Yes, I'm right. Holy crap. Anyways, yesterday, at 1 a.m. I actually listened through the entire talk about transfers from the college to university, 45 minutes, and then afterwards I just went to bed, and I didn't wake up at 7 a.m. to listen to the film club thing because I want to sleep. I made that decision, and I don't regret that decision. Ooh, there's water droplets. I'm so... Okay, here's the thing. I had a dream where I and 3 other people were playing some sort of trivial game. And we were in a facility inside a building, and after finishing the game, we went to the floor above us. And I saw someone else's phone, and I thought to myself, okay, where is my phone? So we went back down, and we found a frog, and the frog swallowed my phone. And because a frog is so small, the phone and the frog's skin was so thin, you can actually see the outlining of the phone and the buttons outside, which is horrifying. I took the phone out of the frog, and I saw that there were glitches on my phone screen again. There were purple and green lights sort of flashing at the sides, and I panicked again. And what's worse is that because I touched the frog, and apparently there's a parasite inside the frog, and the parasite managed to enter my hand. I forgot which hand was it, but it was like a noodle. It was about 2 centimeters long, and it's a worm, and it's under my skin, and it just crawls around really, really fast. And I had no choice but to find someone to punch a hole in my hand so that the worm can come out, and that is horrifying. But that's only a dream. Anyways, Natalie WhatsApped me this morning saying that she had received the English writing exam. And I thought, what? First of all, I was like, wait, you're alive? Second of all, I want to know where did she get back her exams? Because I want to get back my exams. I want to know how much did I get for my horror story that I wrote for the friggin' exam. Aside from that, I still don't know anything about the short film stuff, whatever. And my mom has a student who is now in this media organization, which is really popular amongst teens. And even people like Oliver and Mary and Caroline, they all follow this organization. There are like 50 people that I know that also follow this organization on Instagram. And one of my mom's student is one of the members of this organization, which I also worked with 4 years ago in a very failed short film of mine. And because I have this new short film, my mom's like, okay, maybe I can ask him for help. So my mom told me to forward my scripts to him, even though his organization is like a jokey, satire, very lame satire thing. It's completely different from my story, which is psychological horror, mind games, drama. It's two very different things. So I seriously don't think that this organization can help me all that much, but we'll see. Aside from that, yes, I did skip the film club talk, but I just went through Instagram and I found the college film club Instagram account. And also, I found the Hong Kong Students Association in Instagram from my college, which is amazing. And there are only like 140 something people who followed, but still, that's a lot, right? So that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm dead ass joining. I'm dead ass joining. Um, I guess there isn't much else to that. Um, what else do I have to worry about? Nothing. Nothing, really. Um, gonna film, not a review, a trailer talk today. And then I'm just gonna take a rest. And yesterday, before I went to bed, I saw very, very subtle light flashes. Like the brightness of the screen suddenly went a little higher and then went back down again. Like very jarringly. Not like adjusting, trying to adjust with the environment. Like it's very jarring, and I thought, oh shit, and I actually panicked. Like I can actually feel my adrenaline rushing. Like, oh my god, this is it. My phone's dead. So I did not clean my phone at all yesterday. Time now is 6:48. I spoke with Anthony a bit about Attack on Titan because he's a huge fan. Natalie's alive, and apparently there are no comments in her writing, so I don't know. And yeah, college is weird and confusing. Holy shit, it's 7:15. How fast time flies. So I finished writing the scene where the main female character of my short film does a bit of soliloquy, which is really cool. I'll rewrite the other scene maybe later tonight. So let me get my goal straight. I want to find a short film competition to join as soon as possible, and if possible, I want to be funded. I want to be given money, simply speaking, for my short film, because there is no possible way that I can, give my own money plus crowdfunding for my own short film, because my short film is too ambitious and too expensive, and I so love my short film. I cannot give it up. I also rewatched some of my school update videos, and I saw that in, I think, December 2019. Like I was already there's one time, and it was like a week before the Christmas party, but there's one time where I almost spoke to Mary by saying hey, and it was after school, after the biology test, and I realized I have to tell Mary, because I have to tell her that I have been waiting for years, and I know it sounds creepy. I mean, I'm shocked myself too, the fact that I have this much patience, but there are so many occasions in my school life where I see Mary like 10 meters away, and I'm like, bro, I gotta speak to her. It's gotta be today. Today's gonna be the chosen day. Nope, never mind, because she's speaking with another person, or I'm in a hurry, or maybe she's not in the mood. She doesn't look like she's in the mood, or you know what? Maybe right now I look bad. It's not the right time, and I give myself all these excuses, and that's why I was so nervous on December 20th, on the victory day. I was so nervous. I was shaking. If Mary can read my mind, Mary would realize, God damn, this kid, he do be nervous though. He do be nervous though. and I'm gonna just tell her, like, do you know like how nervous I was when I first spoke to you on December 20th, 2019? Because, I mean, of course I was. And hell yeah, I was even more nervous when I spoke to her on May 11th, 2020, which is the last time I spoke to her. Of course I was nervous. I was both nervous for the biology exam plus the fact that she's right in front of me. But she's really nice. Like she could have ignored me. She could have just walked away and be like, "Oh, whatever." Just I know this dude. I know this kid. Not really a kid. I'm young. I'm 10 months younger than her. Still, like, oh, I know this dude, but I gotta do revision, so I'll just walk away. She could have done that, but no, she found me. She went up to, and I wasn't going to go up to her. Like, my original plan was, I don't even know what's my original plan. I didn't have a plan back then. All in my head was, you know, arteries and veins, you know, mitosis and photosynthesis. Anyways, Mary went up to me and said, "Hey," and even though it's a very short conversation, I only said 2 lines. She said 2 lines. It's still very fulfilling and it's natural. Like, I didn't rehearse for this. I didn't expect her to show up. I didn't expect she to show. Anyways, and it was all natural, but I played it off really cool. My acting skills, it's off the roof, man. It's off the roof. Man, I really don't know if in the future will I be able to see her physical form ever in my life. Hopefully I do. And I feel like I do. I have to. Destiny. It has to be like the destiny and fate has to do something with this. Like stars align, universe collide, whatever. Just make something miraculous happen. Okay? Please. And then we have the college thing, which is also very anxiety inducing. Like, I really don't want to wake up at 6 a.m. and then take a class until 9 a.m. and then go back to sleep. No, not even wake up at 6 a.m. because I have a counseling class from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. So at 3 a.m., say I sleep, then that's like 2.5 hours, 2 hours. And then 9 a.m. I sleep back, that's 4 more hours until 1 p.m. That's not healthy at all. And I can't do that. My insomnia is already screwing me over. Like, like last week what word am I trying to say? I depended so much on sleeping pills. Anyways, though, if I and Mary, like, we come together, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, do you know anyone else who's gonna study college?" Like, everyone around us are going to universities, right? But me and Mary, we're in college gang, which I have already said in this video for 3 times already, but I can't repeat this enough. Because my brain is deteriorating. It's been 3 months, 3 whole months, 4 months since I have done a single math problem. Actually, maybe a couple for my cousin, but not a single math problem for me. I've never read a single Chinese passage, an English passage. I've never done a chemistry problem, a biology problem. I've never read a DSE news article ever. My brain is deteriorating. My IQ is dropping. And it's fine, because that's what it feels to be human. Anyways, I'm gonna have dinner now. I hate my life, I swear to God. Just day after day after day, just me repeating the same thing over and over and over again, trapped in a time loop. This is the greatest migraine of all time, okay? Also, I'm starting a thread of questionable tweets on Twitter so that I can express some of my thoughts, but in a very abstract and short fashion, which is really cool. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly wrap up today. First of all, right here, is a very chocolatey chocolate chip cookie. And it's expensive, $15 per cookie, which is the equivalent of $2 US dollars. Aside from that, Natalie seems super busy. Leo moved into his dorm, but not everyone gets to live in a dorm. People who successfully enrolled in a hall gets to live in a hall, which is basically dorm, but like a house, like a house, not like a living house, but like a school house. You know what I'm talking about? Like a huge group of people with events and activities together kind of house. Anyways, Natalie's not in a hall. How about me, you say? Well, I checked my college website and I saw that I'm still stuck. Nobody had dropped the first film one. Nobody had dropped cinematography class. So I'm stuck. And I don't want to take film 2 because that's midnight and I don't want to do it. I really don't know. Meanwhile, I want to finish I have to finish my conspiracy script because I have that one other scene that I want to rewrite. And my mom contacted the guy from that organization, and that guy wanted to meet me next Monday at 6 p.m., which is 5 hours before my class. And which is doable, okay? And so I need to finish the script. And I said, because the stuff he makes, it's like comedy, slapstick comedy. The stuff I make is psychological thriller-esque drama. It's, come on. No way, dude, no way. Like, and the fact that my script contains swear words is already enough to not be in the guy's channel, you know? But I'm gonna have to finish the script anyways, because the guy said he wants to read my script. That's all. I don't expect anything out of it at all. I checked out the, there's a short film competition, and I checked it out, and it says musical edition, and I'm like, what the fuck? There's nothing music related about my short film. It's not related to music at all. So I don't know, but apparently there are funds in that organization, in that other short film organization. If you're not professional, they're gonna give you 120,000 Hong Kong dollars, which is actually quite a lot. And then if you're professional, they're gonna give you 220,000, which is actually quite a lot. More than enough for my short film. So much more. So yeah, if nothing goes wrong, I'm gonna start crowdfunding like a couple days later, so that I will be in time for casting, and that I will be good to go, and I will make my short film. Look, man, people are transitioning to a different life now. I originally wanted to make this short film before we even finish school, because then it's gonna be like, oh, whoa, you and this, the truth is out, the cat's out of the bag. But that vibe is already gone. But I can still make the short film, okay? And I think this is the way I'm gonna pay homage to my school life. Because I can't really go back. But if I can make a movie about it, I would feel better at least. So, yeah, I have to do that, man. I have to. The time now is 3:10 p.m. on August 29th. I believe it is day 100 and... Let me guess. 109? Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I will correct myself if I'm wrong. Anyways, pretty strange sleep. I fell asleep at around 4 something, as always, and, or maybe not, maybe earlier today, because I don't remember, you know, staying on my bed, lying awake for that long. Anyways, so, I had a couple of dreams, and these dreams are also really, really weird. The first one, kinda about time travel, but also kinda not. And that I kind of figured out a way to time travel, and I was in the middle of I was in a van, I was in a light blue van in the middle of a very nice grass plain, and to my right was a mountain, but it wasn't a tall mountain at all. It was pretty short, about 30 something stories high. Um, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And then the second dream was also scary. Well, not scary, but it was strange in that me, my elder cousin, and a bunch of teens, we went to a concert, and then I felt sleepy. And in the back of the concert room in the stadium, there it was a wall of beds, just stacked on top of one another. And I slept in one of those beds. And then I woke up, and it was 8:17 a.m. I checked my phone, and my phone was glitching out. My screen was broken again, and I didn't panic. I washed my phone because I thought, okay, it's already broken. I don't care anymore. And then turns out I was dreaming the whole time. And then I woke up and I realized that it's 12 something. Anyways, what's going on today? Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Really, really shocking news. I mean, the guy's only 43 years old. He's gone too soon. And, I'm just surprised because I didn't know that the guy has cancer until like this morning. And the fact that he, made all these movies and filmed all these while having cancer. It's very courageous of him. So rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. I don't know. I received another email from my college, and it's Film 8, and we're going to study film noir, detective crime thriller. When I go into movies, if it has any of these three words, detective, crime, or thriller, I'm hooked. I'm hooked, okay? I'm friggin' hooked. I'm interested. I'm down. I love detective crime thrillers. These three words are the words that I want to see. So I realized, wow, that's actually very interesting, because the afternoon section for Film 8 is about, Western films, which is not that interesting. We're talking about the good, the bad, the ugly. We're talking about the spaghetti westerns, the Sergio Leone, the Clint Eastwood, and we're also talking about Tarantino's Django Unchained, and now we're talking about film noir. So I expect, now I'm not gonna put my hopes that high. Maybe we're not gonna immediately jump into, I don't know, Fincher 7 or Zodiac or something. Maybe we'll start off, with Orson Welles and stuff, because it kind of has to. That's film schools love Orson Welles, but the guy's a mastermind, so I get that. Problem is, okay, so for Film 40, I was on the wait list for cinematography class, right? Film 40, I moved on from 4 to 3, so that's cool. Here's the problem. I don't think when the semester starts, I don't think I'll be able to drop Film 2. So I asked a counselor, and apparently it takes them 5 to 10 business days to respond, whatever. Still got time. And then there's the bookstore issue. I have to buy books, except I'm on a whole different continent. How do I get them? Like, of course, shipping, but still, that's too late. So that's a problem. So I told Natalie about this, and then Natalie's like, yeah, okay, that's confusing. Oh, bye, I have to join my Discord, my university class Discord now. So Natalie's busy living her life as well. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Anyways, the soy milk, which I hate, by the way. god. Anyways, originally I wanted to make an Iron Maiden review today, but I'm not going to because I just turned on my computer and turns out somebody turned off the computer yesterday or this morning, which made my Minecraft video stop exporting, so I need to export it all over again for 4 hours or something. So I'm gonna upload my Minecraft episode 4 video tonight. Meanwhile, at around 5:30, I will be leaving my apartment to my cousin's place, and it will be my younger cousin's farewell party, and that's going to be it. I have no idea what am I going to do for my short film, but I am still 100% not giving up on it. If there is an opportunity, I will grasp it with all my strength. Same goes for Mary. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my my cousin's place right now, and it's going to be cool. Okay, my earphones need to stop exploding. Yeah, I feel like I'm too late. I feel like I'm too late in doing everything. I'm supposed to, be speaking with Mary and is doing short film stuff before my college begins. Of course. What I'm trying to do right now is everything that I'm trying to do at the end of my school life or sooner. But I guess that is the curse that I must. Okay, fuck. My earphones need to stop exploding. Stop exploding. Please, stop exploding. Stop. Hey, oh. And time now is 12:04 after midnight on August 30th. Which I believe is, I think, day 110. As you can see from my face, I'm really fed up with my life. I can't stress this enough, but god damn, just the fact that I'm not able to do anything about my short film or Mary just really hurts. And I'm going to start going to college just tomorrow or 2 days later. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I honestly, when people have birthdays, like last week when Phil had birthday, people like Tobias and Vera and our old math teacher, they all gathered and had barbecue or something. Which is risky. But not that risky. I mean, there are only like 18 new cases today. But that's still a lot, But still, I really wanna hang out with Natalie. And just punch the shit out of her. It's been a long time. You know what's the worst feeling, though? And that is, even if I hang out with, say, people like Natalie right now, does it even matter anymore? Because we're studying in different schools, we're about to part ways anyways. The worst part of it all isn't that I'm not able to see the people I want to see. It's the fact that they don't care about me anymore. They don't want to be friends with me anymore because I'm not related. I'm not connected with them anymore. We have less and less things to talk about, and one day we're just going to be completely apart, and that's it. And then I move on. That is the worst part, is that it doesn't even fucking matter anymore. We're just going to forget and let go. And everything that I and everyone else had been through for the past 6 years, they're all pointless again. Anyways, that aside, I just went to my cousin's place, and we played some Mario, Smash, Heroes, I forgot the name of the game. And it's alright, it's pretty fun. I'm bad at video games though. I didn't win, but it's cool. I got second place for a couple times. That's all, I guess. And then my younger cousin is leaving tomorrow to Leicester, and my elder cousin is leaving exactly on my birthday to somewhere in Canterbury in Kent. I'm not gonna say which school, because the moment I say the place of the town or the city, everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, I know someone who studies there too, because apparently Canterbury and Kent is the British capital for international students. I don't even know why, but that's just a fact. Also Exeter. Why? What can I say? I'm not gonna give up on Mary, even though it's really too late already. The last school day already happened 7 months ago, actually 8 months ago. The last school day, okay, I remind you, the last school day happened 7 months ago. But I should have. Well, actually, I'm gonna be honest here. After December 20th, 2019, it's not like I have another good opportunity to speak with Mary. Because if Mary stayed behind after biology exam, then I could have told her. But she didn't, so it's not really my fault. It's not my fault. It's not. But, I'll still tell her. I'll still find a way to tell her. If graduation dinner doesn't happen before her birthday, I'll say happy birthday to her. It's fine. I'm gonna have a very sad and lonely birthday. Or maybe not. Maybe I and Leo and Pink can watch Tenet together in theaters out in September 10 in Hong Kong. Let's go, boys. That's how I'm gonna celebrate my birthday, okay? Which is lame, but what else can I do, you know? We can't do anything else. Everything's ruined. You know what else would be, you know, for this birthday, I don't need birthday presents and birthday cakes and all that stuff. I want to do the things that I like. I want to achieve my goals. If on my birthday I can be a director and make my movie, then I will be happy. If on my birthday Mary messages me, that would be my favorite birthday gift ever, because it truly makes me happy. But beggars can't be choosers, and I can't ask for much. Anyways, I'm gonna stay in my apartment tomorrow for the entirety. I'm gonna film a couple of reviews, and then on August 31st, I'm going to I'm gonna go to have dinner with the other guy from the organization, and then afterwards I'm gonna go back home and then have my first class, which is going to be English class. It's, I think, 4 hours long, which is quite long. I'm gonna add something else, actually. I don't care about my birthday, okay? Here's the thing. Nick's birthday, May 18th, is 2 days before his last exam, which is the calculus exam, which I didn't take. He was working his ass off, revising, doing maths. There's no celebrating. Everyone's stuck in their homes, revising and studying. Pink's birthday, January 20th. What's she doing? Well, January 20th is the second to last normal school day. And of course, she has to begin studying as well. Leo's birthday, April 6th. That is 3 weeks before the beginning of the DSEs. Of course, he's studying. So, I mean, of course, and then you have people like Suki, where she hangs out with Selena, Oliver, and Russell and Iris very happily and joyfully. Of course, we have people like Phil with the barbecue. Of course, whenever that other time Mary has a birthday and everyone decided to celebrate it by smashing a pie on her face. Or, of course, there's always that someone out there whose birthday apparently is so important to everyone. Everyone had to celebrate it. But you know what? There are people out there whose birthdays are shitty, forgotten, and meaningless. And so will mine. And you know what? That's fine. That is fine. As long as I have a goal, as long as I have a dream, and I don't give up chasing it because I'm doing it for myself, then I believe that one day in the future, there is hope. As small as that possibility is, there must be one possible way, okay? I should stop being optimistic. Life is cruel. Time now is 2:45 p.m. on August 30th. I woke up this morning, checked my phone, and I had no notifications. Just none. I mean, aside from YouTube notifications, because, you know, people who I subscribe to make videos, upload videos and stuff, but, like, just no notifications, no WhatsApp, no Twitter, no one's emailing me, just nothing, as usual. The world outside is dead. You know, I thought to myself, you know, because on September 7th I turned 18, and by then I'm able to drink alcohol, even though we all know that, you know, I have already drank alcohol before I turned 18. That's very obvious. But I'm not an expert. But a lot of people already have become experts in alcohol before they even turn 18. And, you know, people like, you know, Oliver, Pink, Tyrus, we're talking about Potato Gang, we're talking about Onion Gang, we're talking about the Mary Gang. All of them, they all drink a lot of alcohol. You know, they're experts. They can drink shots of vodka and they would feel fine. I mean, Natalie uses vodka in her own food when she cooks them too. I'm a newbie when it comes to drinking alcohol. And my mom's like, you know, you're about to turn 18 soon. I mean, you should try some alcohol. That's when you know how much of a newbie I am. I'm such an alcohol newbie. Even my mom thinks it's fine for me to drink alcohol. I should start drinking alcohol before my mom even allows it. I should be more rebellious. Why wasn't I more rebellious? I don't know, but I wish I was, because now I pale so much in comparison with others. Which I think is a peer pressure, kinda, but honestly it's more about growing up than it is about peer pressure. You know, everyone must have this rebellious phase, okay? And some people go harder, some people go softer, like me. And because of this, I don't think I'll be able to adapt, you know, being an adult life, as well as people who were more rebellious. Well, thoughts coming from an adolescent, what can I say? Up next, nothing, I'm gonna do nothing today again. I'm gonna film a couple of reviews, which is really cool. I had a dream this morning, and it's, I was in Chinese class with the Chinese teacher, and I was given these tasks and worksheets, and I had the motivation to do them, because it's been a long time since I've done something academically, so I had the motivation to do them suddenly, and it's crazy, it's insane. I really, really miss my school life. If I was given the opportunity to go back in time, this is my number one choice. I will and I must go back to my high school, my secondary school days, especially forms 1 and 2, back when I am friends with Mary. I'm not friends with her right now, even though she's really nice to me for the past half a year when she spoke to me twice. But oh my god, I really miss her. I really miss her. Also Natalie. You know, originally I thought, oh, maybe for birthday I want to hang out with the people I want to hang out with for the first time. Okay? For the first time in my life, I actually get to hang out with the people I want to hang out with on my birthday. So you know what? Let's hang out with Natalie, because she's my friend. Maybe Grant too. Her boyfriend can come, of course. And also Leo and Pink. Leo's a really nice dude. And if only the graduation dinner happened on July 15th, or maybe in August, maybe I and Mary would be chatting right now, and Mary would be like, oh, happy birthday. But I'm actually 100% sure right now that Mary would not even notice that it's my birthday. And it's fine. I've done jack shit. I didn't do anything, But still, that's a great shame. That's a great, 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 great shame. Here is a jelly. So time now is 6:07 p.m. on August 30th. So I just went through my schedule again, and I realized that today is day 111. Day 111 since the end of everything. Fuck! I have been stuck in this void of emptiness and hopelessness for 111 days already. That is the exact same number of days between my last normal school day and the end of everything. So altogether, ever since January 21st, it has been 222 days already, which is about 2/3 of a year. It's been 2/3 of a year. Okay? This is the longest holiday ever. I'm not gonna say this holiday is 222 days long. I didn't relax before I took the DSEs, okay? This holiday is so far 111 days long still. And tomorrow I'm going to go to college, so the real duration of my holiday is 112 days. But still, goddamn, how time flies, and I hate that. I truly, truly hate that with all the bones in my body. The fact that time is going this fast, and I don't even realize it. I can't even hold on to time. It's just very disturbing for me. The only thing I can do is name my goals and name my dreams and try to work towards it, when in fact the water current is going against me and everything around me is changing rapidly, and that I stand little to no chances to achieve anything, really. So anyways, I'm going to college tomorrow, online college, which is crazy, and I'm supposed to be really excited about it, or maybe anxious about it, but I'm not, for some reason. It's a thing. I think about it, but I don't know. I really don't know what to expect. I really have no idea what to expect. Fuck. So I can't do anything about Mary, and I probably said this for 40-something times already, and I'm not even exaggerating. Short films. Tomorrow I'm gonna have dinner with the other guy and maybe talk about it, and then maybe on September 1st I will start crowdfunding, and then maybe by the end of September I have enough money, then I'll start casting, and then in October I'll be able to film this, and before I leave Hong Kong in December I'll be able to finish the whole thing. Okay, that is my idea, but we all know that it's not gonna go as perfectly. Time now is 10:28. So I just drank 1.5. Actually, just one glass, just one small glass of white wine. I need to prep myself before my birthday so that I don't take a sip and just walk away on my birthday. But I'm gonna be honest here, I don't feel drunk at all. Like, I don't drink alcohol that much, and a lot of people are like, oh, I took one sip of alcohol. I'm drunk. I'm not drunk. I don't feel drunk. I feel very sober. Not very sober, but like I don't feel drunk at all. I just feel really hot. That's all. Okay, there we go. So Natalie just suddenly showed up in WhatsApp and decided to speak, and I said, "Wow, you're alive." And then she's like, "Yeah, I'm busy." So Natalie cooked pasta, okay, and also I talked about. Okay, let's continue right here. I talked about change because the way Natalie spoke to me, like lol, like mate, like bruh, like the way she speaks is so goddamn normal, and I told her like, wow, like you really like you're really like a different person now. And at one point she said like, I'm gonna speak to a counselor, like a social worker in university, in case I relapse. So this sentence means that she's changed. Like, otherwise what she's relapsing to? Well, she fears that she may relapse to her past self. So that implies that she's changed. And it's underwhelming that she's changed. I have to admit, it's really, really underwhelming. It's like seeing a really cool character get dumbed down suddenly, not even gradually, like suddenly. And the worst part is that that character is real, and I care about that character, and that character has inspired me in some ways, not necessarily in a good way. So it's really underwhelming. She's like Jordana, where between Form 2 and Form 3, Jordana went to New York for one summer, and back home, like back to Hong Kong, she's like, "Whoa, yeah, food is cool, family and friends, life is happy." Like, where the hell is her past self? Where is the, I feel lonely, but I can find beauty within the loneliness, Jordana? Where is that Jordana? Where is this new Jordana coming from? Like, same goes for Natalie. Natalie's reading a book called, like, How to Be Happy or something, and Natalie just becomes a really, really good girl and contributing to society. What the fuck? Oh my god. I've changed too. So I asked Natalie, like, do you think I've changed? Again? Back then, I always ask her this question. Because she's supposed to be, like, the standard or something? I don't know. And then she's like, oh yeah, you've actually changed. And she said my biggest change is between Form 5 and 6, when I suddenly became socializable with people, like sociable with people. Like, I suddenly is able to speak to people and act normal. Because back in Forms 1 and 2 especially, I'm just very paranoid and scared and just, like, sneaking around, connections and stuff. But now I'm like, okay, real life is real life. Which is also kind of underwhelming, I guess, but I'm glad I changed. My change is necessary. Natalie's change is it's like dumbing down. It's like watering down. Natalie's change is not that cool. My change, it's necessary. I have to change because there's nothing likable about my past self. But I hate to say this, and I hate to compliment Natalie. I want to bully her, okay? But I have to admit, her past self is kind of interesting. Not in a way that I'm gonna date you kind of interesting. Like legitimately intriguing. But come to think of it, personality changing is inevitable. Everyone has to go through that. Everyone has to change, because everyone has goals and dreams, and they have to change in order to achieve that. So it's very much inevitable. My biggest issue, my biggest fear is that people may actually forget how they used to act and completely lose that sense, thus becoming a boring, uninteresting, wallpaper, bland piece of paper, which is something that I don't want to happen to me or anyone around me, because no matter which phase is a person going through, there's always something likable or redeemable about that person. You just have to look for it. And I wish that people would keep that redeemable personality trait so that at least you know what it's like to be younger. That's my thought. Time now is 12:14. I'm just gonna quickly wrap this up. Do I have hope for the future? Not really, no. I still feel really downtrodden about the fact that we're all destined to be separated. I mean, and it's just not me. It's not like I'm the only person who's dealing with this. Everyone is dealing with this, which for some reason actually makes it sadder. Like it's a universal problem. People separating, people being isolated, people having their friendships dissolve, not because of some argument, but because they're physically separated. And for a very long time as well, and perhaps for the forever. So that's very sad. Anyways, I'm gonna go see that guy tomorrow, and then afterwards I'm gonna have my first college class. So tomorrow, during afternoon, I'm gonna film my review, yes, but I'm also gonna start preparing. Like, I'm gonna set up a webcam in my laptop. I know I already have one, but that one's kind of not good. So I need to set up a different one, hopefully. I don't know how. And then I'm gonna not shave some, but I'm gonna, like, make it better. Yeah. I'm not gonna shave my mustache. I love it. It's me. It's my style. And I'm gonna make a very damn good first impression tomorrow. It's going to be insane, okay? That's all. Really, that's all. One more thing. Apparently in Natalie's group, in Natalie's class, she was voted the nun, which is really weird, like N-U-N, nun. Like, because she acted really quietly, which is very non-her. She's the crazy, noisy, strange one. She's the psycho. She's the psychotic, insane, bipolar one. But now she's a very quiet and hardworking girl. So she's a different person, unfortunately. But also fortunately, I guess. For them, not me.